It's a bit wonky. We're starting again. This is like the second take. So, hi, Medina Grillo from Grillo Designs. I've started up a new home tour series, and my first guest this month is Emma, who's sitting right next to me with her dog George, who's looking at me. If you can tell us a bit about yourself, Emma.
Yeah,
what you do.
I'm Emma Jane Palin, and I have a design lifestyle blog. I'm also a freelance writer. So yeah, talking about interiors, just design in general, creativity, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
It's not too focused.
Which is what I love about your Instagram, especially. It's so everything.
Yeah, it kind of all comes down to like colour, creativity, all of those things. But I don't really have a colourful home as such.
That's true actually, yeah. You would think that you would from your Instagram, but actually it's quite pared back a little bit.
Yeah, it's like half and half. There's colourful things, but it's quite like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just describe it as laid back.
But okay, because you're in a rented home, but do you think that if you ever bought your home, would you actually experiment with more colour? Or would you actually keep it like this?
No, I quite like to let artwork do the talking.
Okay.
So like the bedroom's pink, there is colour in stuff in here, but it's always quite like calm colour.
Relaxing.
It's never too like in your face. Because I love that for like things in other people's homes, but I don't think I could live with it forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a rented home.
How long have you lived here?
Lived here for 2 years. And we are sadly moving out. It's
but
fine.
Where she's moving to is really nice.
Yeah.
So it's not a sad move.
Moving to the beach, and it's very similar vibes. So hopefully I'll be able to do nice, exciting things in the new place.
I'll definitely be visiting again.
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
for sure.
Home tour part 2.
Is that what you were trying to do?
Yeah. Everyone always thinks that I own this house. So people when they find out it's rented, they're like, oh, it's a surprise. So I think I'm just not well known for like renting my house because I don't put it up all of the time. But I've started talking about it more because I think it's really important that renters recognise that they can like add personality.
Exactly.
They don't have to.
I feel like people always kind of overlook us in a way. There's a lot of attention on people owning their own house, which is amazing. If you can own your house, that is like brilliant. But some people, we just don't have the means to save for a deposit. Some people actually don't want to actually have that pressure of having their own house because they want to move around a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like this series, I want it to inspire people and I want people to relate to it because you can have a beautiful home. Even if it's not technically yours, you still can put your stamp on it. As you're about to see, actually, I'm going to show you around Emma's house, and you can just see how she's really injected her personality into each space, and each space is unique and beautiful.
And then you'll even be looking at it in a way that's slightly pared back.
Yeah.
And there's still loads of personality.
Exactly.
So you don't have to paint.
Exactly. But if you do want to paint, you can paint. So we're going to show you around Emma's house now. I hope you enjoy it. Why do we wave when no one moves back?
This is George. We're going to show you around our house.
Lovely. Where are we going to go first then?
So I think that we're going to go into the...
Should we go into the kitchen?
Yeah, I think we'll go into the kitchen. So yeah, this is the kitchen. It's open plan living space. So we've got kitchen and living room area. Nice big dining table in the middle, which everyone comments on as Medina.
This dining table is to die for. It is from, where was it from? DFS?
It's from DFS. I don't actually think it's available anymore. I looked the other day.
See, I thought it was from West Elm, but it's from DFS, people.
Yeah.
And you can no longer buy it, so.
I don't think so. I'll let you know. But I did have a little peek the other day and they don't do it anymore.
Ooh.
So yeah, kitchen. Have our smoke fridge, which is probably one of the biggest selling points when we started renting the house because everything was unfurnished, but the fridge was included.
It is a nice fridge. That is a nice fridge.
Love it.
Oh, so it was unfurnished, the whole...
Yeah, so everything was unfurnished. The only thing that came was the fridge.
Right.
Which is a pretty good thing to come with a flat if you're gonna get it unfurnished.
Yeah.
And then we've got lots of open
So I'm going to
shelving.
zoom into Emma's shelving. I'm saying zooming in, but I'm not very good with my... which I think is gorgeous.
So yeah, lots of collections of mugs and dinnerware. It's not all from one place.
Sometimes when you move into a rented house, you can actually change the
Handles.
yeah, the handles, sorry, going into your drawers,
Loads of
of the
food.
cabinet, and actually it makes such a big difference.
So yeah, I'm going to do that. We are actually moving. So some of this is in a bit of a packing up state, but the kitchen that we're moving into is very similar, and I'm going to change the handles. That's going to be one of the first things that I do.
Yeah. Right, let's walk over to, so it's open plan. You can see?
Nice dog belts on the floor. Real life.
This is real life. This is unedited real life, people.
That's your spot, isn't it? It's where you like to eat. Oh, I'm so scared. Yeah, so this is, I mean, if we split this room into two, the living room might just be maybe my favourite spot. Definitely for chilling in anyway. This chair's from West Elm.
I love that chair
And it's
though.
my favourite.
What about the
item.
cushions?
So the cushion is, I saved up for this for ages from Dana Freud.
Oh wow.
That cushion's made.com.
Mm.
But this chair,
It looks like a made cushion, this one. It looks like a made cushion.
this chair I'll demonstrate. You can get right back into it. And then you can like cross your
Oh,
legs
it
on
turns. Oh my
and
god.
it swivels around.
Swivel Emma.
Literally the best chair ever. So yeah, when you want to like read a book, this is the, when I want to read a book, this is the spot.
And also I never know how to say them. Pouffe? Poof?
I just say
Poof. That's
Stool,
gorgeous too.
Poof. That's from Morocco.
That is lovely.
So
How did you get that back?
well, this is full of old tote bags.
Really? Okay,
so
clever.
They actually unstuff it all, and then you can just flat pack it and put it in a suitcase. But I had so many tote bags, they're all in there.
That is very, look, that is a very handy tip.
Recycle.
Yeah, handy.
Yeah. This is our Samsung Serif TV, which is a pride and joy.
You don't even notice that it's here, to be honest, which
Yeah.
I like, which is what I like, because I think TVs can be quite ugly.
Really ugly.
Yeah.
So for me, it was a really big thing to have a pretty TV.
Mhm.
We didn't have one before this,
Okay.
so I've lived in London for 10 years without a TV, and essentially I was like, we can only get a TV if it's that one or the Samsung Frame.
Okay, how much are these TVs?
So this one was about £600.
Oh, that's not
So it
too
wasn't
bad.
Too bad, but I think they were discontinuing it, so I don't know if it was on sale. It didn't say it was on sale,
Okay.
but they definitely have stopped
See,
doing it.
that's
Yeah.
a shame, because I actually really like it, because when I first came in, I didn't
that
even
what
notice
you-
it. I didn't notice it.
So I saw the other day that they're reissuing it again for this year. So at some point this year, it should be.
Can you actually wall mount it?
So the stand comes off.
Right.
So you can have it on a. I
Do you know
don't think
what?
you can wall mount it though, because it's in the shape of an
Ah.
eye. So it's called a serif because this is like a serif motif.
Lovely.
So it's typography. It's all relevant and
Wow.
all what I enjoy.
Talk to me about your shelf, Emma, because I see you've colour
I mean,
coordinated.
I feel like I also need to say, because in the photos, our lovely leopard print.
Oh, it's
Your
gone.
would have
Yeah,
been here.
it's only because Emma is moving, so she had to paint back. So you know basically when you rent, you've got to leave it how you left. You moved in. Leave it how you left it.
We've had to show it around already and everything, so I had to paint over our beloved leopard print mural. But yeah, I mean, this just goes to show that you can make your mark on a plate and then literally return it completely back.
That's the
to
thing.
normal.
People always think, oh, I don't want to paint because I don't want to paint it back. But it doesn't take that long sometimes, and it's actually quite a great way
Yeah,
to transform a space
yeah.
if
Like
your
it.
landlord's happy.
They would not have known that there was like a
Yeah.
crazy leopard print
Yeah.
underneath, and it literally took a couple of hours just to paint over it, sanded it down, painted over it, and it was gone. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you're only in a place even for like 6 months. What's what's a day to be a little bit happier for...
That is my mantra.
Yeah.
That is my mantra.
And then the shelves.
I love them. You guys know my shelves are, my bookshelves are facing the wrong way, but Emma has it the right way, and I think it looks really, really pretty.
So yeah, colour coordinating books, and then we've just got like a bit of storage hidden at the bottom.
Lovely.
And then on that side, it's all of the artwork.
And I love your artwork too. Just gonna get some close
shots. Everyone always asks me, they're like, oh, how do you, I've tried to do this and I can't make it look the same. And I'm just like, just have to do it in layers.
Yeah.
So you do your like background layer and then add little things and just keep on adding until you're like, okay, that looks good. And then you might add too much, so like take some back.
Right. This is actually really good tips that even I didn't know.
Yeah, you just have to play around with it. Like, honestly, and these are things that I change up all of the time as well, and that just adds a little bit of like a refresh to a space without having to do anything.
Lovely.
There was just a little space in the hallway, so I was like, oh, what can I do with that? So yeah, it's made it into my little office. It's looking a bit messy at the moment.
I don't think that's messy.
How it is. And again, in the photos, you'll have seen that there was like prints up here, which were again done with command strips. So yeah, I've just pulled them down so that it wasn't too intense for renters.
And I love how you've leaned up. Are these ones that was on the wall?
So yeah, some of these were on the wall, and I just like lean them up because I still can't.
Even, you know what, I actually lean art anyway.
Yeah,
I lean art on the wall.
I'm
on the floor. Yeah.
I love leaning at artwork.
Yeah.
Josh is not so much a fan of the lean, which seems to be like quite a male trait.
Yeah.
That men do not really like leaning artwork against the wall. There was just a little space in the hallway, so I was like, oh, what can I do with that? So yeah, it's made it into my little office. It's looking a bit messy at the moment.
I don't think that's messy.
How it is. And again, in the photos, you'll have seen that there was like prints up here, which were again done with command strips. So yeah, I've just pulled them down so that it wasn't too intense for renters.
And I love how you've leaned up. Are these ones that was on the wall?
So yeah, some of these were on the wall, and I just like lean them up because I still can't.
Even, you know what, I actually lean art anyway. Yeah. I lean art on the wall.
I'm
on the floor. Yeah.
I love leaning at artwork.
Yeah.
Josh is not so much a fan of the lean, which seems to be like quite a male trait.
Yeah.
That men do not really like leaning artwork against the wall, but
we like
has
it
to deal with it.
And we like
I like lean artwork everywhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's a way, if you can get like this is just a huge poster picked up from like in Milan.
Okay.
Like years ago, and it's like a really strong piece of huge artwork. And the desk is West Elm, so
see, Emma is a West Elm fan. She's a West Elm fan, and actually, although West Elm is quite expensive, but I think when you move to a rented property, you need to buy a few. Yeah, you need to invest in some furniture that is going to last you for a long time.
Yeah. But I think this desk is like 400 quid.
Which is, yeah, because it's got shelves as well. Which
is not like horrific.
No.
And I think that even if you were going to like made.com or Habitat, you'd probably be looking at the same amount of money. And yeah, this is going to last for a really long time. And again, I guess I should mention the sofa earlier, that's West Elm, and that's like £600. Which is
not that bad.
It's so cheap, and that actually, so most of West Elm's furniture is like, you can't flat pack it because it's just so like well made. That sofa is part of their new small space range, so you can actually fold it.
That is clever.
So yeah, literally, I don't know, should I just take you back in and show you what you do?
Show me.
So yeah, literally, I was like amazed by this. So all you do, it basically arrives like with the base, and this is like folded over, and then you fold it up and you clip it, like you know the clips on a trunk. Yeah. So you clip it into place, and then you just slot the arms into it. Okay. And basically it's so that it can fit through awkward entranceways, and you can just, so when we move, literally we'll be able to just like fold it up, pop it in.
See, I didn't know that. That is really like swaying me to maybe go look at West Elm stuff now.
I've never seen anything similar.
I don't think even
we've got
IKEA.
a really awkward entranceway, and like everyone really struggles to get around that corner to get in. And this, they're just like walked on in.
So we're heading into the bedroom. And I first saw this bedroom when you did the revamp, restyle reveal.
Although the stripes are once again gone because I painted over those.
Oh, they're gone.
So sorry. That was more because I didn't want anyone else to have my stripes.
Fair enough.
So selfish, but
I'm gonna
yeah, you can see it without the stripes and how someone else is gonna move into it. It's a bit dark in here. Now.
Let me get the
Light's gone over to the other side.
cactuses.
The dead cactus.
Which one's? Oh god, that one.
One's dying.
It's
Sorry.
dead. How do you kill a cactus? You should be ashamed of yourself, Emma.
I know,
it's just so hard to kill one.
It's just, it must have caught a little disease or something. Yeah, this has turned into a bit of a just
No, it's nice though.
of everything.
And I love the bed. The bed is from.
The bed is IKEA.
This is IKEA.
Yeah. It's
Oh, okay.
Like 200 quid. It was the first thing that I was like, gonna get that bed. And we bought it. 200 quid. And
So you can hang things from it, can't you? Like
Yeah.
a headboard or something like that.
Yeah, so you could hang like anything really, like the tapestry kind of stuff. Or
Okay.
like a woven thing. I think you need a bit of a bigger space.
Yeah.
So like in our new place it's much bigger. So I can actually make a bit more of a feature
Yeah.
out of the bed. You can make it higher as well. So if you've got a bit more like floor space, then you can actually have like this is more up like here, so you can have a really high bed.
Love that. And I love that you've got a big. I always say like if you're not like a huge fan of your carpets, putting in huge rugs. So this is like a flat weave rug, isn't
So
it?
that's from Maison du Monde.
They do the best rugs. I have to say that.
And like this rug literally covers like the entirety of this room nearly.
Yeah.
And even though it's the same colour as the carpet,
It gives it a more of a vibe though.
it's just like the texture.
Yeah.
And it's a bit more like, obviously we were going for a bit more of like a Californian vibe. So even some things that we bought already for the new place have come in here slightly. So we bought this
Chair, bench.
this bench for the
That's
new
nice.
place.
Where's that from?
So that's from Urban Outfitters.
Ooh,
Just in
fancy.
sale. But yeah, we've just kind of like popped it in here and it's not really right for the space right now, but it's fine, it works, it's not too bad.
I'm also a huge fan of open closet sort of spaces, like because I find that, you know, when you get like big fitted, like big cupboards, they take up too much space.
Yeah.
So this is perfect. Like I have this in my son's bedroom as well. I just think it's just.
I love open
Yeah.
rails, but I do have we have too many things on that one right now, so it doesn't look quite right. But again, this is why we are moving. More storage.
To a bigger space.
Right.
What next?
Last stop is bathroom. Okay, I lied earlier when I said favourite room because this is definitely my favourite room.
This is this. Look at this bathtub.
Yeah,
My goodness. It is just gorgeous.
My absolute haven. And so interesting fact is when we were first looking for like somewhere new to move, I said to my stepmom, I was like, roll top bath would be the absolute dream. Like thinking, oh yeah, like that's never gonna happen, like that's in 5 years. I was on the train home and this place had just been listed with its roll top bath, and I was like,
it was meant to be.
Mine.
Yeah.
That is mine. So this is where you'll find me on most days, with a book, love having a bath.
Also, we need to look at the gallery wall too, because the gallery wall is super cool.
I mean, we've got, minus that, we've got far too many dressing gowns as well. Gallery wall is a bit like, I felt like the bathroom was really sort of that typical sort of like Instagram friendly dark walls, obviously the bath and like the gold and the brass. So I thought I need to put like my own
touch on it,
which
you've done really well.
So yeah, I mean it's a little bit like it's not to everyone's taste, but it's our personalities. Like,
I'm just going to zoom into some of these images.
So
that one.
This was done at Frieze Art Fair, where an artist looked at you for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then just like drew yeah, your boobs or your private area.
Oh God.
And we just think they're really like funny,
Yeah.
basically. And like if there's one place that you can have things that are a bit like risque, it's the bathroom.
Exactly, I agree.
And this was featured on this was actually featured on Habitat's Instagram at the weekend.
Really?
And it went crazy on their Instagram, but some of the comments were just like hilarious, of people being like, oh, the sign ruins it, like
What, this one here?
the one where there's a swear word like
Oh,
ruins
gosh.
it. And I was just like, we were talking about it and I was like, oh, it's just their like personal taste, but like the fact that like that just shows that it really fits our personality.
Yeah.
And like I love that it can be a little bit.
You need to decorate in a style that suits you. I mean, you can't decorate for other people, it has to be you.
Yeah, and there was some
what you
people
love.
that were just like, this is incredible, and then others that were just like, oh no, it's so pretty and the signs like ruined it. Or you get the people that don't notice what the things say at all, because they're just like, oh, it's so nice, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
And yeah, these are all like picked up at charity shops.
You just can't go wrong with a gallery wall in a rented home. You can, I think, how did you attach these? Did you use nails or did you?
I used command.
See, command hooks. Honestly, those stuff are brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Emma some quick fire questions. I think I should zoom into him. Let's see his face. George. Oh, he respects me. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Favourite blog?
Fabric of My Life.
Favourite book?
Just Kids by Patti Smith is my like actual overall favourite.
Superpower, if you had one.
Invisibility.
Oh yes, that is one of my, No, actually I would like to fly. I would like to fly.
I don't like heights.
What is the first thing you do when you wake up?
Check Instagram.
Fair dues.
Sorry, not sorry.
Are you a saver or a spender?
Spender.
Favourite movie?
Ooh, I really love Shawshank Redemption.
I've never seen that movie.
It's very good.
Ketchup in the fridge or out?
Ooh, it's in the fridge. In the fridge right now.
I keep mine out. What is the first thing you notice when you meet someone for the first time?
Probably just how warm they are. I like it when people are very open to you. I respond well to people like that.
Okay. If you could travel to any country for free, where would you go and why?
I would have to. I need to go to New York.
Haven't you been to New York?
And everyone always says to me, if you go, you'll like not come back. And I've never been. I've never had enough money.
Oh, it's like London-ish. It's a bit like London.
So yeah, that is on my goal list for next year.
Do you think a postman delivers their own mail?
Love that question.
Well, my husband actually told me this one.
I guess it depends on where they live and whether they deliver in their own catchment area.
Do you know that is a very good answer, Emma? I'm very impressed.
I mean, key bit of knowledge for you as well. My dad is a milkman.
Oh, really?
And he doesn't deliver his own milk.
Oh, okay, there you go.
So...
There you go. Those were very good answers. Thank you very much, Emma. You've just been watching Medina's Quick Fire Questions.